Welcome to Virtual Dine, Learn, and Move, brought to you in partnership with Prince George's County Health Department, Suburban Hospital, University of Maryland Capital Region Health, and the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, Department of Parks and Recreation, Prince George's County. Dine, Learn, and Move is designed to promote healthy lifestyle habits. Over the next 90 minutes, you will have fun, get up, and move. Learn everything about healthy eating and engage with our chef while watching a cooking demonstration. Let's get ready to dine, learn, and move.
Welcome to Dine, Learn, and Move, the virtual experience. My name is Trina Frazier on behalf of Prince George's County Health Department and the Dine, Learn, and Move Collaborative Partnership Team. We welcome you to the 2021 Dine, Learn, and Move virtual program. Again, Dine, Learn, and Move, it promotes healthy eating and an active lifestyle, and it is that balance and combination of both which helps us on our personal journey to improve overall health and quality of life. So we're off to a good start, and we want to wish you a happy, healthy new year. Before we begin, we're going to go over a few technology tips, okay? And I was just having some technological difficulties myself, but we're going to go through some tips. Please make sure that you're on mute as you join, which I was on mute and you couldn't hear me. So look for the microphone icon and make sure it's kind of red with that red bar across. That means you're on mute. If you can't hear anything and you're having some difficulties with your volume, check your speaker settings and make sure that you have your volume adjusted up so you can hear at the correct volume for you. We want to see you. A lot of you, I see your faces on the screen, so we do want to see you. So you can please turn your video on. Although it's voluntary, we can't force you, but we would like to see you this evening. And if you want to make the presenter larger on the screen, at the top right of your box, most of your boxes, you'll see a little blue box with 3 dots in it. If you click on that, there's a pull down and it will say pin. And when you see pin, you'll be able to actually pin your video so the presenter will seem larger on your screen. And that will especially be helpful when we get to the cooking demonstration if you really want to have a close-up view of that demonstration. Okay. And last but not least, if you have questions or comments throughout the presentation, please enter them in the chat box. That's going to be our main way of communicating with you this evening, in the chat box. And we're going to test that out right now. If you can type in the chat box the zip code that you're joining us from, we'll kind of test that out right now with the chat box. Okay, we see 20716. We're going to do all the shout outs right now. 2071694. Okay, 21043, 20748. All right, 20744, 20772. Okay, wonderful. So everyone knows where the chat box is and they're letting us know where you're joining us from this evening. So that's great. We're so glad to welcome you to the 2021 program and to have you join us this evening. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next slide. Okay, and give you a little idea. So first, before we begin, we want to know who's new to Dine, Learn, and Move. So I'm going to attempt to pull up a poll. Okay, and if you see, the poll question is this your first time attending the Dine, Learn, and Move program? So we'll just give you a little bit to answer that. Okay. All right, and this really helps us know who's new to Dine, Learn, and Move and who's been with us before. Okay, I have a few more people. We'll wait another second or two. Okay. Okay, we have about 80% of you that have answered the poll. Do we have others that are answered? Okay, we see in the chat box, a couple of people are typing in the chat box. Okay. All right, so I'm going to end the poll. Okay, so you should see it's about 61% that are, it's the first time, and then 39% no. Okay. Well, thank you. And we definitely welcome you, all of you that are new this evening, and welcome back to all of those that have joined us before. Okay, so we are going to move forward and talk a little bit about tonight's program, give you kind of the next slide, which will show the lineup that we have tonight. First, starting out, we'll have 20 minutes of physical activity by certified fitness instructor Wallace. And that segment is going to be brought to you by the Maryland National Capital Parks and Planning Commission, Parks and Recreation, Prince George's County. Okay, the next, part 2, we'll have 20 minutes of nutrition education with our registered dietitian, licensed nutritionist, Sherma Brissell, talking about staying healthy in the new year. That will be from Prince George's County Health Department. And before Sherma comes on, I'll just provide a brief public health update on behalf of the Health Department. And our last highlighted feature of the evening will be 40 minutes of a live cooking demonstration brought to you by Chef Roz. And that feature segment is brought to you by our health system partners, Suburban Hospital and University of Maryland Capital Region Health. So we are very happy and excited to bring you this program this evening, starting out 2021. So we can move forward. All right, so who is ready? Did you come ready and prepared to move? Because we're going to actually, it's Dine, Learn, and Move, but we're going to start with the move first, and then we're going to, kind of bring our heart rate down and then listen to the rest. So we invite you to engage in this part, get up, clear a little space, exercise. If you have any limitations at all, do what you can do seated by moving your arms and getting engaged. We want you to move at your own pace. Take breaks if you need to, stay hydrated. So we hope that you have some water kind of, in the background. And then most of all, have fun.
In support of this partnership, the Department of Parks and Recreation is excited to bring physical activity to your home. According to the CDC, physical activity is one of the best things you can do to improve your health at any stage in life. For the next 20 minutes, you will get up and move through an instructor-led exercise routine. Come and join us, and let's improve our health together.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? My name is Wallace. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to see you. All right, we're going to get started today. We're going to do some exercises, and we're going to focus on stretching also. You want to combine both of them together. We're going to have a good time. Make sure you have some water. You might want to have a towel available also, because we're going to break a sweat. All right, so let's start with some basic stretching. Right, stretching is going to be key. So we want to do some rotations. We'll do a little bit of stretching also. So our first rotation is just going to be, we're going to take our hands, and we're just going to rotate the big circles with our hands, big circles with our hands, big circles, big circles. And now we're going to have little ones, little circles, little ones, big ones again, and little ones, big ones again, and little ones. Let's reverse. Big circles and little circles, big ones and little circles, big ones again, and little circles. Good. Come on down to the hips. So we're going to rotate small circles. You're rotating your hips around in a circle. Rotate, 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 rotate. And we're going to switch. Rotate back the other way. Rotate, 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 rotate. Excellent. Let's come down to our knees. We're going to squat just a little bit, and we're going to do small rotations with our knees. Getting our body lubed up because we're about to go to work. We're about to go to work, y'all. Let's rotate, rotate the knees. Rotate, rotate. Let's rotate back the other way. Rotate, 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 rotate. Excellent. Let's come down to our ankles. If you need to hold on to something, you certainly can. You're just going to take one foot, lift it up high, and rotate, 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 rotate. And you're going to rotate your foot the other way. Rotate, 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 rotate. Excellent. Let's switch to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. Rotate, 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 rotate. And we're going to rotate back the other way. Rotate, 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 and rotate. Excellent. So we did the first rotations. We're just going to move our body a little bit. We're just going to get our feet going, get your knees up, get the heart rate pumping. It's always key that you want to start your warm-up and start your activity before we get started. You want to make sure you get your heart rate raised just a little bit. So we're going to have our feet up and our hands are up. Arms swinging. Feet up, hands up, arms swinging. Feet up, hands up, arms swinging. Feet up, hands up, arms swinging. We're going to do it 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent. Good. We're going to start with our exercises. The way that we're going to do this today is we're going to go 45 seconds and then 15 seconds. 45-second exercise, 15 seconds. 45 and 15. Our first exercise is going to be a basic. We're going to have our feet stretched out. We're going to take our hands up high. Body stays down, and we're going to bring it all the way up. Squatting down, back and straight, up. Coming down, up. Squatting down, back and straight, up. And down, up, all the way up, stretching up, sky high, bring it up, good, coming up, down, up, down, up, down, up, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, excellent, good. We're gonna allow the heart rate to go back down for 15 seconds, and we're gonna go into our next exercise. Going to go into our next exercise. Our next exercise, we're going to do what's called a kick, side kick. We're going to squat and kick to the side. Down, kick. Down, kick. Down, and kick. Down, kick. We squat, side kick. We're going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and other side, kick. Squat, kick, hands up, kick, hands up, kick, hands up. 15 seconds, y'all, 15, come on. Come on, come on. 10, 9. Good, good, come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, good job, y'all, good job, good job, good job. Remember, we're gonna let the heart rate come back down. Our next exercise, we're gonna do mini jumping jacks. Mini jumping jacks, you'll see. 5, 4, 3, 2, and side. Other side, other side. Side, 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 side. 30 seconds, 30 seconds to go. Come on, come on, keep going. Side, 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 side. 20 seconds, 20. Come on, come on, go. Come on, come on, come on. We got this, we got this. 15, 15. Good, 10 seconds, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent. We're gonna hold for 15. Well done, y'all, well done. We're just getting started, though. We're just getting started. Good, our next exercise. We're gonna come over to the side and we're gonna do a kick. So we're coming up, knee up, other side, skip, knee up, 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 skip, knee up. You're coming over to the side, knee comes up, 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 knee comes up. 15 seconds, 15, come on, come on, go. Come on, come on, you got it, come on. Come on, we got this. 10 seconds, 10, up, up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, y'all, good job, good job. We're rolling, y'all, we rolling, we rolling. We're going to the next exercise. Our next exercise is just gonna be a high knees in the front. Hands are out, and the only thing we're gonna do, we're gonna touch our knees. Touch your knees. Coming up as high as you can. Up, up, up. Try to touch your hands with your knees. Up. Keeping the body straight, keeping the stomach tight, and we're holding. Up, up. Trying to keep that body straight, keeping the body straight, trying to touch those knees. Take the hands, bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. High knees, y'all, high knees, high knees. 20 seconds, 20. Come on, come on. 15. Looking good, come on, come on, come on. 10. Good, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, good job. Excellent. Good, we got 10-second break, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Our next exercise, we're gonna take our hands, and every time we squat, we're gonna bring the hands all the way back. Feet are out about shoulder width apart, butt comes out, push up on the heels. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Butt comes out, push it up on the heels. Push it up on your heels. Elbows are high, all the way back. Up, back, up, back, up, back, up, back, up, back, up. 10 seconds, 10. Good, good, y'all, come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Well done, y'all, well done. We're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling. Good, we're gonna take our hand, feet out, shoulder width apart, just about, a little bit more. We're gonna take one hand and we're gonna stretch all the way across our body. Ready? Up and down. Turn, down, turn, turn, turn and stretch. Turn and stretch. Turn. Turn the body. We're gonna switch in 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side. Up. Up. Down. 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 10 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Excellent, y'all. Good. Good. 10-second break. 10 seconds. 10 to go. 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 Excellent. We're going to take our hands and feet all the way out. Coming down as low as you can. Back is straight. And punch. 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 Keep it low. You got to go. Keep it low. You got to go. Keep it low. You got to go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Come on. Push. Pump. Punch. 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 Keep it low. 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 20. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. 15. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 10 seconds. 10. Keep going. Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Excellent. Good. Our next exercise is what's called a toy soldier. One hand comes up and one foot comes up and you alternate back and forth. Ready? 1, other side, up, 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 25. Keep going, y'all, keep going, come on. 15. Good, come on, come on. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, good job, good job, good job. Keeping the heart rate down, bringing it low a little bit. And we're gonna go to work. Next one, next one. Our next one is gonna be hands on our hip. One leg comes out. So leg lateral raise, up, 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 up. Trying to put all your weight on the other side. Taking this leg, coming up. We're gonna switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, other side, up, 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 15. Looking good, stomach is tight, right? Stomach is tight, right? Good. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, y'all, good, 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 good. Excellent, excellent. Good, our next exercise. Next exercise is gonna be to the side, but we're gonna put a little clap in it. We gotta get a little clap on, y'all. So here we go. We're gonna come to the side. Clap, other side. Over, 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 over. 30 seconds, y'all, 30. Come on, come on, keep going, 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 20 seconds, 20, keep going, come on. Side, 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 10 seconds, 10. Good, y'all, come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, y'all, good. Nice job, nice. Good job. Our next exercise, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our hands high. And we're gonna squat. When we squat, butt comes out, push up on the heels, hands are gonna come low. Down, up, squat low, up, squat low, up, squat low, up, squat low. Good, y'all, come on, come on. Good, good. 20 seconds, 20 to go, 20, come on, come on. Heart rate is up, forehead's glistening a little bit from sweat. I know it is. I know, 15, 15. Good, come on, come on. 10 seconds, 10. Good, come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, y'all, good, good job, good job. Well done. Our next exercise, we're gonna spread the feet out again. All the way out, back is straight again. Hands together, like we're in a prayer pose, and we're gonna bounce up and down. Up and down, bounce up and down, bounce. You're in a prayer pose, you're in a prayer pose. Yeah, you're just praying this over. You're just praying this thing's over. Good, keep going, up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Come on, you got this, y'all. 25 seconds. Come on, keep pushing. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Come on, 15. Looking good, y'all. Come on, come on. Come on. We burning them calories. 10. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Take some deep breaths while you have your break. Grab some water if you need to real quick. Good Good, we're gonna do a cool down. It's always important to start getting your body lubricated, warmed up, but we also gotta let the heart rate come back down. So let's focus on that now. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our hands, we're gonna rotate them inside out. Taking your shoulder blades and then bringing them forward. Good, you're gonna take your hands and bring them over your head and over to the side. And we're gonna stretch. Good, other side, same. Other side. Excellent, y'all, good job today. You did good. Nothing like exercise and then you gotta eat after. Just make sure it's healthy and nutritious. Just make sure it's healthy and nutritious, that's the key. Make sure you hydrate and eat some healthy food. 2 more. And other side. Excellent, good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get some deep breaths. We're gonna focus on deep breaths by coming down, squatting, coming up. Breathe in and exhale. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Good, we're gonna take one more exercise and we're gonna do a stretch so we can stretch the bottom part of our body. 1 foot forward, 1 foot to the rear. The heel is to the back, heel is to the ground. Have your heel to the ground, feet is straight, leaning forward, back is straight, and stretch. The key is you wanna keep your heel to the ground. You can feel that stretch running down the back of your leg. And hold. Perfect opportunity to get some deep breaths while you're here. And we're gonna switch to the other side. Same thing, 1 foot forward, 1 foot to the rear. Back is straight, leg is straight, heel to the ground, and lean forward. The key here is you wanna make sure that your toe is never going past your knee. If it does, you wanna readjust. Heel stays on the ground, stretch, and breathe. Stretch and breathe. Good job, y'all. Well done, well done. We did awesome today. And you did awesome today. What I wanted to do was just thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be with you today and allowing you to be joining with us today. And last thing is just to be sure you set a goal for yourself. Every single day, do something. Do something for you. Some kind of activity should be the key for your success. The more that you do, the better off you'll be health-wise.
How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing okay? All right, did you get a little warm with your heart rate and everything? Okay, that was good. Thank you, Parks and Recreation. That's right, that's the tip. We have to move, we have to do something every day to move our body. Healthy eating, active living, but we have to move. Okay, before I bring on Sherman Brousseau, our from Prince George's County Health Department, I am going to provide you with a brief public health update on behalf of Prince George's County Health Department. So I have a data slide up right now. Full reopening of county operations is being driven by the COVID-19 key metrics data. And the Prince George's County Health Department, under the direction of our health officer, Ernest Carter, is working along with community health and health system partners to gather and track the data, which is helping our county executive make informed decisions about our operations and reopening. So if you look at the key metrics, really the circles are where we are now, currently the categories. So if you see the first % of positive tests, the second column is the infection rate, the third column is the average daily case rate, and then the fourth column is the available hospital capacity. So I'm not gonna do a deep dive because we wanna get to our presentation tonight, but in essence, the top column, I guess the top row, which is the low phase, that's where we want to go. So that's our goal, is to move up to kind of that first row where we would be kind of at a low risk, and then we can start reopening kind of more operations in the county. So we have a little ways to go. You know, we're still kind of working on it, but you know, we're moving in the right direction. Okay, next slide. Oh, no, stay on this slide. Actually back, Jasmine, I'm sorry. I wanted to have you click into the vaccination dashboard. Okay. So I'll have Jasmine see if she can click into the vaccination dashboard. So as many of you may know, the COVID-19 vaccine is out. And right now, the administration in distributing the vaccine is really a public health strategy to help, that's infected in not only slowing the spread, but preventing infection and or serious illness from the virus. So we just want to show you what's available on Prince George's County Health Department. If you want to know the data of how many people have currently gotten vaccinated in the county, the latest number is 28,518. Okay. And then that second number is the amount of county residents, people who either live in the county or work in the county that have received the second dose so far. The second vaccine is 4,215. And then the final block just shows the vaccination phase that we are currently in, which is 1C. So all of this information is updated on regularly on Prince George's County Health Department. So if you want to know that type of data also as a resident or someone that works in the county, as far as those numbers, you can visit the website and this dashboard and keep up with that data also. Next slide. I just talked about being in vaccination phase 1C. So the next slide, we just want to show a fact sheet. And the fact sheet just shows the phase that we're in, 1B and 1C currently. That information is on the website too. The main thing that we are trying to encourage people is to pre-register, okay, to pre-register for the vaccine. And you can go visit the website also. We'll be forwarding all of these resources after the class to you, but all of the information is on Prince George's County Health Department's website about pre-registering for the vaccine. So that way, when it's available or when you're in that correct category, they can follow up with you and schedule your appointment. So the important thing is going on and pre-registering and planning ahead. Okay, next slide. In the meantime, it's going to take a while. It's going to be a process in phases to get, most residents vaccinated. So in the meantime, we do want you to practice public health safety. So here's just a simple healthy checklist. We want to remind you to wear your mask properly, not just wear the mask, but wear your mask properly. Physically distance for safety, avoid social gatherings, wash your hands frequently. If you need to find a testing site, if you think that you are at risk for COVID-19 or you've been exposed to someone, you can visit our website to find a testing site, or you can dial 311 in the county to find out some options for testing sites. And we have kind of our website there too. And we'll follow up with you with all of this information. But before I brought on Sherma Brousseau with our Eating Healthy in the New Year, I just wanted to provide you with a brief public health update, and we definitely will be following up with you and can provide additional resources for you. So without further ado, the next voice you will hear is Sherma Brousseau.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to everybody. It's so good to see some familiar faces and some new ones. I got to give shout out to my family in New York, Long Island, Atlanta. I see you guys are on. Thank you for supporting us and supporting me. Welcome to our new Dine and Learn, this year Dine and Learn. And today we are talking about staying healthy in the new year and the benefits of eating breakfast. Now, when we start the new year, we're starting the new me, the new you. We want to be, everybody makes some resolution. And one of the things I always hear is, I want to lose weight. I want to eat healthy. I want to stay stronger, especially during this time of the pandemic. Keeping your immune system healthy is very important. So let's look at the benefits of eating breakfast. What does breakfast mean to you? And a lot of time people say, well, I don't have the time. I'm too busy to eat breakfast. But let's explore. The first thing I like to tell people about breakfast is what really starts your morning. It starts your day. And if you look at some of the benefits, you need all of these. You need your brain to be boosted up. You want to be happier. When we go to bed at night, your body's still working. It's not that everything stops. It's like I always make the analogy, when you put your car in the garage and you leave it there, you go back the next morning, the gas tank stays the same. It doesn't move. So if you have a full tank, you have a full tank when you look at it in the morning. Not so with your body, because your body is constantly working. And if it's constantly working, what you had the night before is what's keeping it moving during that night. So when you wake up the next morning, you're a little bit drained. So your body needs to revitalize itself. And the problem is your brain is still asleep when you don't feed it. They did some research in Baltimore with school kids, and it shows that there was a class that they had put these kids in, and they said they were hyperactive. And one of our familiar fast food place, I should say, which was McDonald's, started bringing in breakfast for this group. It was surprising to see that 80% of those kids that were in that class were not hyperactive. They just didn't have enough. They didn't have breakfast that morning. So we have seen a tremendous change that these kids were moved up, and some of them even went to a higher grade class. So it's the same thing for us adults as it is for kids. We need to boost our immune system or brain. It keeps us focused. When you go to work and you get angry with your coworker, think about what happened. You're not in a good mood because you didn't eat breakfast. You have no energy because you used it up the night before. Your metabolism slows down. So you're moving slow and you're moving sluggish. Your weight is affected because when you don't eat in the morning or you eat breakfast, the next thing happens is that by lunchtime, you're snacking on everything that you pass your hands by. You pass by your coworker desk or somebody's table, you pick up a candy bar, you pick up some chips, and you'll be snacking on different things. So your appetite is affected because one, you start snacking. Your brain is craving for foods, or craving for sugar. Actually, that's what it feels like. I need something sweet. And that's what it actually needs. Your brains need glucose, and glucose is what stimulates it to work. So when you get that feeling of something sweet, that means, hey, I need to get something in my system. So it's helped to control your appetite, and you don't overeat as much. You eat less, because we recommend that you eat every 4 to 5 hours of your waking time. And a lot of time, sometimes we don't do that. So when you have breakfast, you find yourself eating less and not overeating at different meals. So these are just some of the quick benefits of breakfast. It keeps you healthier. It controls, and if you're diabetic, this is really, really important because it helps to control your blood sugar levels. If you're diabetic and you don't eat breakfast, your blood sugar level is all over the place. So the main thing is we need to eat it because of these benefits of it, the benefits of feeling good and getting more energy. And even you can exercise more with this. Now, what is a healthy breakfast? What's the basic of having a healthy breakfast? We're all over the place with this sometimes. And people feel sometimes that having a healthy breakfast or breakfast could be anything. Yes, it could. But we want to put some certain types of foods included in your breakfast. And I always recommend using whole grains. Your whole grains, actually, it's like your oatmeal, your oats, your quinoa, your rice, your barley. What do these have? They have fiber. They have your B complex vitamins that also gives you energy. So we need to include some whole grains in your breakfast. You can have any kind of the whole grains. I like rice, so I may have rice, brown rice for breakfast. Or you may want to have whole wheat bread. If you're having whole wheat bread for breakfast, look at the label and make sure it says about 2 to 3 grams of fiber, because there's some bread that looks brown and there's zero fiber. It's just white flour that is colored and makes it looks like it's whole wheat bread or whole grain. So be mindful of, if you're buying the whole wheat bread, it does say it has 3 or more grams of fiber. Same thing for oatmeal. We know we have everything is so much processed these days that we are buying oatmeal that is minute cooked, that is so fast, that is really so overly processed that you're missing the fiber. So if you're buying any oatmeal that is quick cook, look to make sure that it has enough fiber in it. It's at least 3 grams of fiber. Protein heals and repair your body tissues. So some protein at the morning will be beneficial to you. And one of the things with protein in the morning, it really holds your appetite for at least a good 4 to 5 hours. And when we are looking at lean protein, eggs are fine as long as you don't eat 5 or 6 at a meal or 3 at a meal. The American Heart Association recommends at least 3 whole eggs for the week. But you can always eat the egg whites. And the egg whites is where you get the best form of protein. So you can use the egg whites. You can use yogurt. You can use any nuts. You can use lean meats. Those are good sources of protein, and we definitely need it to build and repair our body tissues and build up our immune system. The next part of your breakfast should be something like low fat. What does fat do? Fat gives us energy, but we need to choose the right types of fat. And the right types of fat, it could be avocado is a fat. So we can use avocado as part of our fat. And we can use, olive oil, the lower fat oil, olive oils, and some other dairy products that we may have that you can use. The almond milk, soy milk, or just low fat milk or yogurt. So we need both to have the low fat dairy and low fat in our diet. Fruits and vegetables are a must. There's no substitution. Definitely get your fruits and vegetables. And from previously, for those of you who have joined us or who have known our class before, we always recommend at least half your plate, if you're using for lunchtime, half your plate with fruits and vegetables. They have a lot of your vitamins and minerals. So the more fruits and vegetables you eat, you are also providing a lot, building up your immune system. You're getting your vitamin C's, you're getting some of your beta carotenoids. So you definitely need to get your fruits and vegetable in. So now this is just a basic things that when you look at your breakfast, choose from one of these groups. This is very, very important. So now let's look at some tips. What could we do?
Sherma, we have a question in the chat box specifically pertaining to breakfast. Did you want to take that now or wait till the end?
Yeah, I can take the breakfast. Take it now.
Okay. Okay, so the question is, does the time that you eat breakfast matter? And they've commented more and more talk of intermittent fasting and people start their day later. So the question, does the time you eat breakfast matter?
That's an excellent question. With intermittent fasting is a whole different, I need to do a whole topic on intermittent fasting because it's good for some people and it's not good for everyone. You have to choose what's best for you. With the intermittent fasting, you can be fasting for 12 hours. And there's time frame when you need to eat. When you do need to get off that intermittent fast, you got to make sure that your body have sufficient to maintain it for the next 4 to 5 hours. So you need to still eat. It may not be breakfast, it may be brunch time, but you still need to get sufficient amount, at least 500 to 600 calories at that meal. But with the intermittent fasting, it's a lot more in detail with that. And it depends on what you're doing it for. If you're doing it for religious purposes, or you're doing it to lose weight, or you're doing it to lower your blood sugar levels, there are different ways of doing it. I'm not saying that I don't recommend it. I recommend it in specific points, to specific reasons why you're doing it. So yes, if you're doing the intermittent fasting, you may not have breakfast at the time that you should, but you can make sure that you have at least a certain 500 to 600 calories at that meal. And regarding the breakfast timing, yes, if you are sleeping for 8 hours, when you wake up in the morning, at least an hour after you're up, you should be able to have something in your system because your body is drained. And for those people, whether you're diabetic or not, when you check your blood sugar level, sometimes it will be very, at that point, very low. So it is really important that you look at the time. An hour, 2 hours after you take care of your daily needs, your body take care of those things, you definitely need to start with something to eat. And that could be very tiresome, moving right into the tips. Sometimes we don't have the time. People always say, well, I don't have the time. I'm so busy. I need to, we could start making it available, makes it available in the sense that you go shopping for what you need. Take a day, one of the day in the week, and go plan your menu up, plan your list ahead of time. Check your pantry, see what's available in it. And because we say it's breakfast, it doesn't mean breakfast means just breaking the fast. So if you're breaking the fast, you can break it with any food. It doesn't have to be breakfast foods all the time. And that's why I tell people, if you plan ahead, and even if you didn't plan ahead, what did you have for dinner last night? You wake up today, this morning, and you said, gosh, what am I going to eat for breakfast? I have nothing. If you have leftovers, you can use that for breakfast. Or you can make it easy. Grab and go something means that you can also prepare your oatmeal at night. Put everything in your in the cup, even the milk, put it in the refrigerator. And then when you wake up, you just nook it and you just grab it and you go to, in your car. They have a new phrase, they call it dashboard diner. I did that a couple of times. I ate my breakfast in the car because I'm always running late. So I would have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a cup of tea and a piece of fruit in the car. And it's called dashboard dining. So it's very easy to do. I'm keeping my eyes on the road, and I'm making sure that jelly doesn't slip out and get onto my clothes for work. So we have to be very mindful of, I tried using oatmeal one day for undercar. It didn't work. I had oatmeal on my floor all over the place. So that was not a good one to try. But any one of those sandwiches are good. You can use that. Or then you can use one of those supplements. There's so many different supplements that you can use and ensure or boost in the morning if you're not. And you get the one, don't go for the very low calorie one. Get one that has at least 300 calories and at least 6 grams of protein. So it will kind of make up for your breakfast. You have to be creative when you're doing this stuff. Don't feel that you have to, I have to have my bacon, eggs, and sausage and things like that. No, be creative. Use what you have. I always tell people, whatever is in your pantry it's food, you can fix it for breakfast. Do not feel that, well, I don't have any breakfast food or I don't have this. It is available. If you have it, you make it, and it's good. And I always feel like bread, people always say, don't eat bread because it's too high in carbs, or I'm trying to lose weight. One slice of bread has only 70 calories and 15 grams of protein. A lot of time people feel that I'm not eating any carbs because carbs makes you big. Your body needs carbs because that is where you get your energy from. That's where you get your B complex vitamins from. So you definitely need to have some carbs. There is so many diets with no carbs, low carbs, all these things about carbs, wherein the body needs it. When we don't get enough carbs, then your body is low in your B complex vitamins, which also helps with your iron absorption, and it helps with a whole lot of other things. So be more mindful of including these things in your breakfast. So these are some, breakfast tips that we can use. And I have some samples, some breakfast recipes, ideas that I can show. And I have to give credit to these recipes and these pictures came from my niece in Long Island. I had her, we were talking about trying to get her to lose some weight. And last year, with the COVID and her preparing her meals at home, she lost 30 pounds. So Antonia Jones, I am happy. When she sent me the pictures every day, she'll send me the pictures. And I said, wow, you're doing really good. She understands the concept. and she stick with the whole gold. So here you have an English muffin. It's a whole English muffin, and you can put a pat of smart balance margarine on it. You can have your fruit next to it, and you have an egg omelet. Only 500 calories. If you have 500 calories per meal, that's only 1,500 calories per day. 1,500 calories per day is for somebody who weighs 150 pounds. If you want to be a little bit more, you can have snacks in between, which will give you up to 1,800 calories. So don't starve yourself, and don't make your food, when your food looks attractive, then it encourages you to eat more. And sometimes we may feel that, well, oh gosh, I don't really like this stuff. But when you make it and you present it on your plate, it looks good. And sometimes recipe ideas is only an idea. You do not have to go with exactly what's on that recipe. So if the recipe says, oh, I need veggie shredded mozzarella cheese, and you have mozzarella cheese at home, whatever you have, sprinkle on it, or whatever kind of cheese that you want. Don't go down, well, I have to run out to the, no. Use what you have. We have like a breakfast recipe that she sent me, and it was leftover jerk chicken wings. And with that, well, yeah, you can, I'm just talking about it. It's okay. You know, the jerk chicken wings, the skin is removed. The jerk is just a seasoning of it. And she had leftover macaroni and cheese, leftover jerk chicken wings, and a salad. That was 600 calories. This could make you feel full. It is not about, oh, well, that sounds more like a lunch for me. It could be a brunch. This is something that for those people who are getting up later or eating later, this might be a good carryover for a brunch idea. Mm-hmm. And please look at the portion sizes. I know a lot of us, when we have macaroni and cheese or rice, it's very hard to stay within half a cup. I'm from the Caribbean, and I know with that rice thing, it takes, it's very hard to stay with half a cup of rice. But when I put it with my vegetables, it looks really good, and it's really helpful. So, the other recipe is Quaker oats with, oatmeal with a little maple brown sugar on it. You make your pick. You do decide what you want. It makes you feel full when you see that. This whole meal here is only 500 calories. And it fills you up. She has told me that she said, I don't even feel like eating a lot anymore. I can only eat half of the stuff that I prepared. And that's because what happened is your stomach began to shrink. And that's what helps the appetite, because then you feel full and it lasts for a longer time. So when you look at our recipes, and our chef is going to be doing an excellent job in preparing some foods that you have not tried at home as yet. It may be new to you, but one thing I do know, it is healthy. And when you look at the recipes, you could make your own adjustment. If the recipe calls for a certain type of smoked salmon and you have canned salmon, use what you have. Or if you have sardines, use what you have. Don't feel that you are not tied into everything. If you have sweet potatoes at home, fine. If you don't have the sweet potato, whatever you have, you use it in the context. These recipes that our chef is going to show us, they are excellent. They are high in a lot of our vitamins. They're high in vitamin A and vitamin C. Some of the B complex vitamins, you will find it on these recipes. And our aim is for you to try them. Try it and see, and come back and let us know. Send us an email and said, hey, I tried this and this is what I used. I love, like a couple of years ago, we had when we were meeting virtually, people would come back and tell us, hey, I tried this recipe, but I used this. I remembered at one of our Dine and Learn, I'm not one of those cooks, we had kale chips, and I came home and I tried it, but I put it in my air fryer. And it came out very well. She had some plantains one time. I put the plantain in my air fryer. I add my own seasoning to it. It was great. So guys, try different things. Don't get hung up on, well, I don't have this one item. If you don't have colored red pepper or use what you have. and let us know. Send us back. Send us back and say, hey, chef, I tried this. It worked out very well. We will be happy to share. We love to share and we love to share it with everybody. So my time is up. I will answer any questions either now or after. And thank you so much for coming out. And as I see some of my DPP people on, thank you guys for showing up. And welcome again to a new year of Dine, Learn, and Move.
Good. Okay. Thank you, Sherma. Well, we're going to keep moving and to our highlighted feature, Chef Roz. So if Chef Roz is ready, we're ready.
Hello, hello, hello. It's Rosalind. How are you?
Fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome everybody to the Happy New Year. A Happy New Year. Listen, I am going to come to you today. We're talking about healthy breakfast, how we can start our day off healthy, right? How you're going to work it in, how you're going to work it in. So listen, first of all, I want to emphasize this coronavirus and this pandemic that we're in. I got to emphasize the washing your hands. Have to wash your hands. So scrub, wash, sing your ABCs all the way from A to Z. Try to wash all the way up to your elbows and get sanitized. Wash all the germs away before you start cooking your meal. Clean your surface area and be very, very careful at home. All right. So let's get started. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Everybody ready? I can see you. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So go ahead and you all can type any questions in the chat as I go along. But first, I have a wonderful recipe that I just love that I actually made it myself. Yes. Um, it's called sweet potato hash. Sweet
Wow.
potato hash. Have you ever heard of such? Like
No.
for breakfast? Yes. So you heard of corned beef hash. You heard of all other types of hash. This is a sweet potato hash. So what is involved with my sweet potato hash? What are the ingredients? I'm going to tell you the ingredients. Let me put on my glasses. Here we go. We're using sweet potato, of course. Sweet potato is amazing. They come in purple and white and orange, different colors, Japanese, jewel, garnet, all types of sweet potatoes, right? So they are wonderful. I'm going to talk about sweet potatoes, their health benefits in a second. The second ingredient is an onion. I like red onions, but you can use all kind of onions. You can use Vidalian, and also what's on here is spring onions as well. So I'm loading up with onions. I'm going to talk about that in a second. The health benefits of your onions. Plus not only that, the red onions make it taste amazing for sure. And then we're going to use olive oil. I'm going to use olive oil. You can use coconut oil. You can use avocado oil, better fat. So and oil. Then I'm using two garlic cloves. Two garlic cloves. Garlic is great. I'll talk about that in a second. Then I'm going to spice it up a little bit with jalapeno peppers. Jalapeno peppers, small one. Get a little one, chop it up really nicely. But we're going to talk about that in a second. And then a red bell pepper. Now you can use a colored bell pepper. You can use an orange one or a green one or a yellow one. I like the red bell pepper because the red bell pepper to me has a natural sweetness to it. And when you cut it up, I like to use red bell pepper as snacks with hummus on. Don't get me started. All right. Yes. And then also, I love cilantro. We're going to spice it up with a little bit of cilantro, give it a little flavor, right? So I'm going to put it in my skillet here, but I'm going to start off with my olive oil. So I'm going to start off with my olive oil, and I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons of olive oil in my skillet. Y'all look so studious. I love it. You got your paper and your pen, everything already. Y'all know this is virtual, so I'm used to being in front of folks, but now I get to be all by myself. I love it. All right. That's my olive oil in my pan, and my pan is already on medium heat. You're going to turn it up to medium. You don't want to burn it. Just turn it up to medium very nicely. All right. So next, I'm going to add my sweet potato. Let me turn this down some. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, please. Why did you let the dogs down here? Don't come down here. Get the dog. Get them. Sorry. Y'all know it's virtual. The grandchild came downstairs. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Get. All right. It's a situation. But anyway, here we go. You know it's live. I apologize. All right, here we go. So we're using the sweet potato. And I already cut it up. You dice it up. Dice up your sweet potato very, very nicely. And go ahead and put it in the pan.
Chef Roz, while you're doing that, someone asked, what can we substitute in place of cilantro?
Oh, you want to substitute cilantro? Why would you want to do that? You don't like it? I mean, why? I just asked why. But you can use oregano. You just want to spice it, put some type of seasoning, some herb in it. So you can use oregano if you like. You can use thyme if you like. You can even use rosemary if you like. All right. But I particularly like cilantro. I love cilantro. Very, very good. All right. My sweet potato is in there, and I have it again on medium heat.
Now, is another question, is that sweet potato, is it chopped raw?
Yes, it's chopped raw. You know, if you slice it really nice and small and dice it really nice. Can you all see it? You can't see it? It's
Yeah, I
raw.
can see it. I know.
Oh, you have to highlight the other camera, the chef's table camera.
I know that.
If you can, zoom in. All right, you all have to find me on the other camera. All right, next, I'm going to add my red onion. The red onion. Well, what happened to it? The camera went away. What happened to the camera? Y'all took me away. 1 second, let me see. Oh, somebody took my camera away.
Somebody.
All right. Whoever's controlling the camera, somebody took the camera away on this side, and I can't control it. All right, here we go. So this is the red onion. Red onion smells amazing. Red onion. Onions, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antiviral. Onions very, very good for you, especially in its raw state. Okay. All right. That's my red onion. Next, I'm going to add my red pepper, red bell pepper, sweetness, right? And I chopped it up. Chopped it up very nicely, adding the red pepper. It's going to be so colorful and beautiful, you're not going to even want to eat it. You're not going to want to eat it. Very, very nice. All right, now I'm going to add some spring onion. Let me cover it up for a second because I want to cut up some more spring onion. And I want to talk about the sweet potato. The sweet potato. And then why sweet potato? So I believe that everything you eat, you should know why you're eating that, right? So the sweet potato has beta carotene in it, which gives it the orange the orange color, right? And so what is beta carotene? Vitamin A, which is great for vision. your eye health, vitamin A. Awesome, right? I can't look at you and chop too. There we go. So I'm putting some green onion called spring onion, green onion, scallions. Love them. So I'm chopping them all the way down. Sorry, you all can't see it on the other camera. I'm gonna see if I can fix the other camera in a second. If anybody let it come in. All right, so I'm gonna add my scallions in there. You chop up 2 scallions or green onion, and it doesn't take long. You know, somebody asked about the raw. It does not take long for it to cook when you chop it up really, really nicely. Yes. Oh, it smells amazing. All right, now I'm going to add next the garlic cloves. What's garlic good for? Garlic is great for the heart, right? It's
Uh-huh.
great for the heart. It is cardio, blood pressure. They also say garlic, what, keeps the vampires away? Have y'all heard that before?
Uh-uh.
Keeps the vampires away, right, Kathy? Yes. Kathy Wood said, yes, she knows. So you've seen vampires before come around? I don't know. But I'm going to chop. Now, these happen to be very large size pieces of garlic. I tend to love garlic. I love it. It's great for a cold and flu, your immune system. It's great for curing sore throats. And again, like I said, the blood pressure. So I love garlic. You can just take it raw, chew on it, and it will solve the problem. Any first sign of a cold or flu, garlic will do it. So if you don't really care for it, you want to chop it up really, really nice and small. But if you don't mind it, you can have a lot of big pieces. A lot of people say they don't care for cooking because of the preparation and the cutting. I absolutely think it's therapeutic and I love it. So that's my garlic cloves. Oh, this sweet potato, it smells so good already. Next, I'm going to add my jalapeno peppers. Now, jalapeno is going to give it a kick, especially if you leave the seeds in there. You leave the seeds. The seeds is where the hotness comes from. The hotness. Give it a nice little spice. Yes. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to put the top back on it, and then I'm going to chop up my cilantro. Cilantro. Cilantro is great for vitamin A, also calcium. Cilantro, vitamin and potassium is in cilantro. Very, very good. So I just take up cilantro, fresh cilantro leaves, and just cut it up, fold it, and chop. Fold and chop.
And while you're on the cilantro, someone asked earlier when they were asking about substitutions for cilantro, they were asking if parsley or basil could be used.
Well, you can use parsley. You can use basil. Any type of herb is fine. You know, there's a lot of different parsleys. So whatever kind of the curly part, whatever kind of parsley is good that you get. Yeah. So a lot of people think parsley is just a garnish, but you can definitely use the parsley for sure. So I'm going to put the cilantro over in here. Very good. And so let's stir it up. Nice, nice, and colorful. Now I'm going to check to see if, Yolanda, do you know if my other camera can come on now?
Let me see if I can go through and find it.
Yolanda, this is Sharon. It has to be done on Chef Roz's end.
I tried and it said that I'm not the host.
Oh, okay. Trina,
Yes.
if you go to the chef table, the 3 dots.
Okay.
All right, I think it's coming back in now. We're back. All right, we're back. Thank you. Yes, because I really want you all to see that. Can you see it better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, right? Now, if you notice, I have not used any salt or any pepper. If you want to, if you're suffering from, if you have issues with hypertension, you want to watch your salt intake, and you just basically you have the flavor from your peppers, especially the jalapeno pepper, and then your red pepper, and then the cilantro, your herbs and spices. But if any type of seasoning that you want to use on here, it could actually be some black pepper. Black pepper is very, very good for circulation, and it can actually add flavor to it, to your meal. So if you want to use some black pepper, I use ground black pepper, and just put a little bit on your potatoes. Black pepper. All right. Now, guess what? Is that beautiful? See how I put made a hole, a space down in the middle? Because Sharma talked about your eggs. So these are cage-free organic eggs, and you can actually have this for breakfast. So the pan is hot, oil is in there. You can go ahead and put an egg or two in the middle. You all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said she can't see it. Yes. Looks good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a fried egg in the middle. You can actually add some more pepper on your egg. And maybe I like to add a little bit of garlic powder on top. And it already has the garlic in it. So garlic on the egg is going to be awesome. I just put a little bit in my hand and sprinkle it on there and give it the egg or garlic flavor as well. Now you can leave it over easy, or you can flip it, or you can scramble it. How about that? Let's scramble it. I love scrambled egg. I could eat egg every day. I could eat egg every day. Did you hear me, Sherma? I love it.
Someone
This is
has
one of my favorite recipes, especially during the holiday. Next morning after Christmas, uh, and I have sweet potato on the menu, and I'll make sweet potato hash for the family, put the egg, and make this part of the breakfast buffet for the family. That was pre-COVID though, when you have a lot of people over and you have the breakfast. So that didn't take long to make, right?
Mm-mm.
All done. Sweet potato hash Amazing. Very, 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 very good.
Chef Ross, before you move on, a comment came in and it said, an agriculturalist once told me that some soils are salty, and thus depending on the country of importance of sweet potatoes may already have salt. Any response to that?
Now, I didn't hear the first part.
An agriculturalist once told me that some soils are salty. So in regards to the sweet potatoes, depending on the country of importation, may already have salt. I guess, you know, in speaking to your comment about you not adding salt or anything like that.
Well, what I do know is that sweet potatoes are naturally sweet, more so than salt. You're saying that the soil, because it's underground, it's a root vegetable. Are you saying that the soil makes it salty? Is that the question?
Yeah, they're saying that sweet potatoes may already have salt.
And possibly so, possibly so. But what I do know is that it has more natural sugar that comes out of the sweet potato when you bake it. That's why you don't really need to add extra sugar, especially white refined sugar. You should not add to your sweet potato because it's already naturally sweet. But the as far as the salt is concerned in the soil, I'm not 100% sure about that, so I can't really speak to that, but I certainly would love to research it and find out for sure.
Okay,
For sure.
thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you for that question. That's great. I'm going to research that. I always like to find something new, find out something new. You're not too old to learn. That's for sure. All right. Guess what I have next?
What?
Let's see what time. Oh, I'm doing good on time. Very good on time. So next, I am actually making, and let me pull it up over here. My ingredients. I am making a avocado toast.
Mm.
Avocado toast. Avocado toast. Yes. And let me bring it over here. Move everything over. That's my avocado. I have my toast. Sharma said we got to use some whole grain bread, already toasted, right? 3 grams of fiber. I love it. I love it. Then I'm using arugula. Arugula. I already prepared my arugula. It's already washed and open. So I'm going to use arugula, but I'm going to tell you all a little secret in a second. This is arugula. Do you all know about arugula? Arugula is a leafy green that has a little peppery spice to it. I mean, automatically, it's grown like that. It's grown like that. The flavor is peppery and spicy, so it goes well on your turkey burgers or in a salad. Arugula is awesome, amazing. And then I'm using salmon. Now, this is a wild caught sockeye salmon. All right. Now, my recipe actually calls for a smoked salmon, but I decided to get for you all today the regular salmon, wild caught salmon, sockeye, because smoked salmon can be over 700, 800 uh, milligrams of sodium, and we don't want that, right? We want to watch our sodium intake. So an alternative can be, as we talked about it, anytime you pull up a recipe and you know you have an issue, you can tweak it a little bit and make sure that it's good for you because everybody is different, right? So, like I said, I'm using sockeye salmon, but it's raw. So I'm going to cook the salmon, and I'm going to use arugula. I'm going to use this um, red bell pepper and some spring onions in a minute, and I'm going to do the avocado, and I have a lemon for the lemon juice. So I'm going to put all this together for you.
While you're doing that, can spinach be used instead of arugula?
Absolutely, spinach can be used for sure. for sure.
And then
So
someone, I think they may be concerned about, was thinking smoked salmon has too much sodium for them.
if it's smoked already, but are you talking about because it's a seafood?
I'll wait for them to respond in the chat. Let's see if she can respond.
All right, so we're using garlic powder. We're using onion, avocado, arugula or spinach, and the salmon, a little bit of sea salt with bread, whole grain bread, and lemon juice from a real lemon. All right. So first, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of oil to my pan, olive oil, so that I can make the um, the salmon. I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil to my pan. And then let me let this is going to be on medium heat. I'm going to put my bread over here on the side for a second.
And the comment about the salmon was speaking of the smoked process. Is that too much sodium?
And the smoke process, yes, it could be about at least 700 milligrams of sodium, at least if it's smoked already. So, you know, the Alaskan wild caught smoked salmon and the little slices that they come in the packets, that can be very, very high in sodium. So you want to watch that for sure if you are experiencing hypertension. Did I answer the question? Yolanda, good? Is that a good answer?
I was waiting on them to chime in the chat. If not, I'll come back, but I'm sure that's what she was looking for. Yes, thank
Okay.
you. We're all good.
All right. So in my pan here, let me see if you all can see that. You can see that pretty good. And I'm just going to cook it a little bit, prepare it a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper on it. And I'm going to use my, where's my knife? My lemon, a half, cut it, put my lemon juice on the salmon. Grab that seed and I'll flip it over.
And I did miss a question from the last recipe. Do you have to clean the garlic any special way, they asked?
I can't hear you. Can you speak up a little bit?
Do you have to clean the garlic any special way? This was a question I had missed from the previous recipe.
Do I have to cut it in a
Clean the garlic any special way?
no, I just mash it and peel it. Mash it and peel it. And then that's it.
Thank you.
So my salmon doesn't take long to cook. It's still a little bit pink inside. And then I want to break it up. Because it's going to be on top of the toast, right? I'm going to break it up. And now I'm going to add my arugula.
Chef Roz,
Peppery.
Chef Roz,
Yes, ma'am.
your sound has gone low. Participants are reporting. Your
My
mic.
sound?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Let me put this back in.
Oh, now I see everything.
Now what about now?
Now it's echoing.
Now what about now?
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, it was perfect. It ain't
Thank
perfect.
you. All right, here we go. So this is the arugula. I'm putting some more in there because it really gives it a peppery taste, peppery flavor. And I'm going to add some green onion and red bell pepper. With that lemon in there, it's going to be amazing. I need to share something with you. I need to share I have a confession. I have a confession.
Okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
My confession is I don't eat salmon.
Really?
I don't. I don't eat salmon. And so I cook it, I prepare it for my husband, I prepare it for my granddaughter, my grandchildren. I prepare it for everybody, but I do not eat it myself because I'm actually allergic to it, fish. So my plan was, I had my granddaughter here to so that she can taste it for you all. And she had emergency surgery on her mouth yesterday.
Oh.
So she can't taste it. So, and I don't have anybody else to taste it for you guys. But I can definitely taste I can definitely taste the sweet potato hash. Okay, so here's my avocado. It's going to come out just so. Right out. You just spoon it out nicely. And I'm going to take a fork and just mash it. Mash your avocado. It's your food. Now you got to get a really nice ripe avocado. Look at that. Nice and ripe. I'm going to get the other half. Spoon it out. But my husband and everybody tells me this is an excellent breakfast. Excellent breakfast. Mash it. Very nice ripe avocado. And how you can tell that your avocado is ripe, when it's whole, you have the little stem part, a navel. I call it a navel. If you squeeze it just a little bit and a little bit of the avocado oozes out, then you know you have a good one. If it's really, really dark with a lot of soft spots, it's too ripe. Okay. So let me move this. Then I'm going to get my bread, my toast here. And so you can sprinkle, I'm going to put on here the other part, the other half of my lemon, and I'm going to sprinkle it over the avocado. Lemon juice. It also helps it to keep from turning brown. Then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder. And a little bit more of black pepper. Now, my whole grain toast. Just mix it. 1 or 2 avocados will be fine, but actually 1 should be enough. Avocados cost a lot of money. So very good for you. Very good for you. Very good fat, right? Look at that. My husband is going to eat all of this. If I had my Dine and Learn folks with me, they would be able to eat it with me, but oops, they can't. Spread it on your toast. You can get at least 3 or 4 slices of nice slices of toast out of 1 avocado. And that was a small avocado.
Roz, there's a question for you. So since you're allergic to salmon, someone asked, when everyone else is enjoying your salmon, what is Chef Roz eating?
Everything else. Everything else. Now, I like the sweet potato hash. I can eat that. I can eat the avocado and toast with, how about this? Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm going to have. This is going to be amazing. Y'all going to be like, what? Really? Okay, so I'm going to put the salmon on top. And this has the pepper in it, the red bell pepper and the arugula and the green onions, remember? Thanks for asking. Somebody cares about me. I love it. I mean, I think you all can handle this for breakfast. I don't know. Look at that. Is that beautiful? It's beautiful. Too bad I can't have it. All right. So that's the avocado toast with, let me just put this here, with the salmon, arugula, salmon, and let me hold it up closer. Arugula, salmon, and the red pepper and green onion. All right. So that's what everybody else will have. Let me show you what Rosalind is going to have.
Did you eat?
What? Did somebody say something? Rosalind is going to have avocado toast with egg and the sweet potato on top. Sweet potato, fried egg with the bell pepper, the onion, the jalapeno, cilantro, some garlic, red onion. Amazing. Does that look like, what do you think?
Roz, I'm coming over.
Are you on your way?
Where do you live? I'm coming over now.
Are you on your way? Oh my
yes,
God.
I'm on my way. I'll meet you at the door.
Miss Marsha Hubbard said, yes, this will be good for Easter or Mother's Day brunch. And someone else said, love it.
So good.
No one misses you more than Jen and I. We're like, we need to be there helping you.
I know.
Ah, so good. I love eggs anyway. And sweet potato, it is a marriage in heaven.
Mm.
I'm just telling you, it's a marriage in heaven. Sweet potato is awesome for you.
Mhm.
Great for nerve health, potassium,
Mm.
amazing. And that's what I got for you all today.
Someone
See,
says it looks delicious. Sorry,
oh my
there's no
goodness.
tasting session.
Yes.
I wanna answer questions, but I want to eat too. Go ahead.
Oh, no. People are just commenting. We covered all the questions throughout. So there's no more questions in the chat box. Thank you, Roz.
Awesome. Well, I will see you
Thank you,
all
Roz.
the next time. I truly enjoyed it. I appreciate you all for coming. And I'm signing out so that I can finish this meal. My breakfast for dinner. I love it. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much, Chef.
You did great.
That was
Mm.
wonderful. Okay. Well, we're going to go to our last couple of screens to close out. Next steps, we want everyone to remember the Dine, Learn, and Move program evaluation. Normally, when we used to meet in person, before you left for the evening, you all would provide your feedback through program evaluation. And the end of last year, at our last session, you all voted that you wanted to continue meeting this way where we can see everyone in meetings mode on Zoom. So with that being said, we have to send you that program evaluation in an email, next slide, following the class. So we really want to be able to continue meeting this way and being able to see you all virtually. So we will need you to really look out for that email that will come after the class, and it will be a link to the program evaluation. We ask for your feedback to complete it and fill it out. And that really helps us continue implementing, the class and being able to see you all in the virtual space. And it'll also have the link to the physical activity segment, so you can do a little something each day. Like our certified instructor said tonight, it'll be the recipes. You had some great recipes tonight. Everything will be included in that same email. In addition, nutritional information and resources. But the main thing we want to keep highlighting is we need your feedback through the evaluation. So, we just want you to look out for that. Next slide. Okay. So we also want to start something this year. We used to do it in person also, try to give incentives for your participation and your attendance. So while we're in the virtual space, we want to try that out too, a 2021 new monthly challenge. So again, we encourage you to complete the Dine, Learn, and Move evaluation, and we will be doing a drawing from those completed evaluations to be able to give a little prize and name a winner. So stay tuned for that. We're going to try that in 2021 while we're in the virtual space. So we wanted to let you know that. And I think, unless I forgot anything, we've come to the end of our program. We definitely thank you for your time this evening and attention and participation in the program. This is our first, class of 2021. So we definitely, again, wish you a happy, healthy new year. And we look forward to seeing you next month. So thanks again, everyone. You all have a good evening and have a great week. So the whole team, we're signing out, waving you out as we close out. And we thank you again for joining us. Night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Good seeing you. Thank
Good seeing you all. Good seeing you all. Happy New Year.
Bye, Sherma.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
2021. We're here.
Yes.
Y'all have a great one.
Let's see how to exit.
All right.
Okay, everybody's good job, everybody.
Yay. So good.
Way
Yeah.
to open up 2021. Good job.
This is not right. I'm hungry.
Look at Roz.
Up here, I don't think I like this at all. I want something close.
She goes close to the camera.
I'm trying to smell it. I'm saying, oh, this one looks good, you know. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh, was I on mute again?
You were mute just now. Yeah, you were mute.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
No, I just.
Oh, I did.
What you were saying? What were you saying? You didn't hear.
Oh no, I meant like before we closed out.
Oh yes, before you closed out, you were fine. You would be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you weren't on mute, Trina.
Okay, because I was like, when I just looked, I was just like, was I on mute again the whole time, thinking I was closing out?
No. You closed out. You closed out.
Oh, okay, maybe it like okay.
Program. Mm-hmm.
Maybe when they was going out, maybe it like touched again.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you talked about the program and and signing up, getting the value out. So that was good.
Okay, so maybe it went back on mute somehow when I moved something. I was like, oh no, I was on mute the whole time again.
No,
okay.
No, it wasn't. You weren't on mute. Nope. You were good. It was good. It's
all
over,
right.
guys. It's over. Everybody did a good job, and thank you, Chef Roz. And the only thing that disappointing is that we can't eat it. So I am not.
I know. Like, yeah. I think that's everyone's part that kind
of. I know. Yes, that's the biggest
bummer.
part we missed. Yeah, we do miss that part that we can't. But look at the attendance. We have pretty good attendance.
Yeah.
Yes. So I captured 43 because some were doing, and then a bunch were us. Like at least 8 were us.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw 53, 51, 52, and then a couple dropped off, and then it restarted. Yeah, so that was good.
Okay.
So really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So it is. It's working. This is working. It's getting the word out, and people are signing in. Look at the amount of new people who signed in.
Mm-hmm.
We had more people signed in, new people signed in than what we had.
A lot.
Yeah, it was. Yes, we know like some people from some of the classes, and I think everybody has just been promoting, promoting it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw from the class, and that I saw 3 people from that group that I spoke with, the Brown from, remember that cancer group? I saw they were on.
Oh, good.
I saw they were new. I saw them on there, and I saw my family from New York, and I saw they were on too. So so it's moving around. We're doing the job it's supposed to be doing. It's going around. People are
and I know we're still trying to get the upcoming ones in PGC Everyone. Yeah, and so we'll continue to try to get it on PGC Everyone too, which will kind of get out to all of the county.
Yeah, we will celebrate when we get 100 people on. We will celebrate.
I know it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, we'll be looking at 100. I keep saying, gosh, we wish we could get 100 people to sign. They sign in, but to stay on. That would be a good goal to accomplish. 100
Yeah,
people
because we've had close to that register, but it's like to
yes,
on.
is the maintenance of it, and and Sharon sends out there, you
Oh, did Sharon sign off?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see Sharon. Oh, she's not here. I didn't see her.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Sharon. Okay, she said she might have thought we were all just kind of hanging out.
I wasn't sure if we were going to say either. Do we want to, touch base before the next one? And I know we need to figure things out for the drawing and all of that. And so.
Yeah, definitely we need to. Yeah, we could do kind of a formal debrief because I know it's a long day for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, we could
All
definitely
right, well,
schedule.
I'll see you all next time.
Thank you, Roz. Good night.
Thank you, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks all. So we'll all follow up.
Yeah, we'll follow up. And next time, send me your address because I'll be there.
Right. Okay. All right.
Good night.
Okay.